cryptocurrency, aka the Wild West of finance. It's taken the world by storm, turning teenagers into millionaires and also draining the bank accounts of plenty of grannies out there. You hear people preaching to stay far, far away from crypto because it's impossible to profit in the long run, it's full of scams, and you'll eventually lose everything you invested. But what if that wasn't the case? What if you had some insight into what the genuinely successful crypto traders were buying and just copied what they do? Well, that's what I'm going to do in this video. Crypto is a weird place, and myself, I've lost over $20,000 trying to catch those winning coins and make millions of dollars, but I always ended up holding the bag of a pump and dump scheme, and I'm yet to see any real success. Or any success for that matter. So why is it that some people can consistently catch winners, make millions, and sell their coins at the right time, while us on the other side are taking L after L? Well, I think I might have figured it out. In crypto, the term alpha gets thrown around a lot, and it basically means valuable info. Alpha can range from, yo, buy this coin, I heard the team is super trustworthy and they're gonna make it go to the moon, to, hey, I know Justin Bieber's manager and I know for a fact that he's gonna promote this crypto coin tomorrow, so buy it now. And literally everything in between. People will make up and say the most absurd things about coins and call it alpha, when most of it is just complete bull. But the hard part is getting good quality alpha. Remember how I said I lost $20,000? Yeah, I did that by unknowingly following terrible quality alpha from random Discord channels, and I paid the price for it. A little while ago, I made a YouTube short trying out some high-risk crypto investing, and in that video, we bought into a coin called Hyper with just $50. In a matter of days, that $50 ended up skyrocketing into over $2,500, and that's because for once, I actually got my hands on some good quality alpha. I found out about that coin through this guy, Sai. He's a pro crypto trader who posts all of his trades on this app, Involio. Now, I've been on this app for a few months, mainly just watching and researching, and I've noticed that there's a few people on there who share pretty consistently good alpha. It's basically a social media for investing, and people post what trades they're in, like you can see here. But what makes it different is that once someone posts a trade, they can't delete it. If a crypto trader is sharing terrible pump and dumps which lose 90%, they can't ever delete them and people will see those posts forever. Unlike on Twitter and Discord, where if something doesn't look good or profit, they just delete it and no one knows that it ever happened. Which is exactly the scheme that I've fallen for countless times. So I thought to myself, why not give crypto one last chance? Take $5,000 of my hard-earned cash and copy exactly what the top traders on this app are buying into for 1 week straight. Now, from what I've been seeing, the best traders usually hold their positions for a few days to a few weeks at best, and most of them use this thing called leverage, which as far as I know makes the trades higher risk and higher reward, but I honestly need someone to explain to me what leverage even is.
Welcome class to Leverage 101. I'm Professor Pompilius Dumfrey III, but I know that's a mouthful, so you can just call me Dr. Pump and Dump. Now, leverage. Think of it as basically a multiplier for your investment. If you were to invest $1,000 on 5 times leverage, you've effectively invested $5,000 without needing that extra $4,000 in your account. If we were to open a trade with $1,000 on 5 times leverage and the coin simply moved by 1%, that would result in a 5% profit for us, because 1% times 5x leverage is 5%. But it of course goes both ways. And if the coin were to suddenly drop 10%, which happens all the time in crypto, that would be a whopping 50% loss for us. And if the coin happens to drop 20%, that would completely wipe out our investment, because 20 times 5 is 100%, and that's everything we've got. And trust me, I know that's what happens, because it's happened to me many times. Why do you think I started selling NFTs?
Okay, well, I think that makes sense. Now, I've been looking at Sai's account, more specifically his short-term trading portfolio, and this seems absurd, but he has a 100% win rate and he's taken 84 different trades. Now, these trades are all leveraged, which you can see here, and most of them are closed for around a 10 to 20% profit. So I definitely want to copy that account this week because honestly, why wouldn't I? But I rarely see him post trades every single day, so I'm gonna have to copy some others as well. Like this account I found here called @updown. It's pretty funny, they literally just post when something is gonna go up or down. They give no reasoning or explanation as to why, but they're pretty much right every single time. So I've decided to copy their trades this week as well. It's officially day one. I've just deposited $5,000 into my crypto account. if we take an L, this video is going to be expensive. In the last 48 hours, Bitcoin has taken a huge dive, but that means that it's got some room to go up again, and that may work in our favor and present us with some trading opportunities. Alright, it's officially time. Updown has just posted that he's going long on this coin BSV on 5 times leverage, meaning he's predicting that it's going to go up. And he's using 10% of the account, so I'm going to directly match that and go in with $500. He's also just posted another long trade on this coin Starknet. Same thing, 10% of the account at 5 times leverage, so I'm going to enter that right now as well. And just like that, we've already got $1,000 on the line. Alright, it's been about 30 minutes and we're currently down about $100, so not the best start, but it's obviously still extremely early, so I'm really not worried. Alright, Updown has just posted yet another trade going long on Bitcoin, the biggest crypto coin in the world, so he's obviously betting that the entire market is going to go up, and that would obviously be great for us, so I've just entered that trade and we'll see what happens. Another 40 minutes went by and our account dropped to $4,830, meaning we were down $170. But then just a couple hours later, our luck turned around. Wow, Bitcoin just had a pretty solid green candle and our trades are now in profit. We're up over $120 on the BSV trade alone, and the other two are looking pretty good as well. As the night progressed, the trades continued to climb, and by 8 PM, our account was sitting $284 in the green. Then by 9 PM, nearly $350. And at 11, we'd made over $500 in profit. Alright, I'm about to go to sleep, but all of our trades are hugely in the green and Bitcoin is still looking strong. So it's safe to say this has been an absolutely insane day. We definitely got very lucky starting this challenge right after a big Bitcoin dump. But we both know exactly what crypto is like, and quite literally anything can happen from the moment I go to sleep until I wake up. So I guess I'll check back in with you guys in the morning.
Good morning. Great morning, actually.
Wow, our account is approaching $6,000 right now, and Updown has started posting that he's reducing the position sizes, which basically means that he's cashing in some profits and taking some risk off the table. So I'm going to do the same. I shaved roughly half off of those positions over the next few hours, locking in hundreds of dollars of gains. It's 12 PM now, I just completely closed the rest of our first trade, and all that we have left now is a small percentage of that Starknet trade. And our account is currently up $970. For the rest of the day, I kept holding the small Starknet trade, but nothing new got posted, so that was it for day 2. Okay, this morning I locked in the profits and completely closed the rest of that Starknet trade, and after it's all said and done, our account is at a beautiful $6,000 right now. Updown has also just posted a long trade on this coin Jupiter, but this position is a bit smaller than usual with only 5% of the account, so we're only risking about $300 here. I think he's risking less because some people are posting that they're uncertain about Bitcoin at the moment, and if it were to suddenly dump, it's best to not be overexposed. Alright, it's later in the day now, and we're currently down about $22 on that new trade. Not a lot is really happening, and the overall market seems a bit uncertain, so it's probably a good thing that we went smaller than usual. Okay, we're currently down about 16% on that trade, which totals to about a $47 loss, but Updown has just posted that he's doubling the size of the position, so I'm going to do the same, and I'm adding another $300 into that trade. This is what's known as a dollar cost average, or a DCA, where you buy more when the trade is negative and effectively give yourself a better entry. So that's what Updown has done on this trade, so I assume that he's pretty confident in it eventually going up. As the day progressed, the chart started reversing, and since we doubled the position at the bottom, it didn't have to move much for us to hit the green. And within 1 hour, we went from $44 of profit to over $155. Then another hour later, $255. It's crazy, we are making $100 an hour at this point, so can someone please give me Jeff Bezos' phone number? I need to call him up and personally warn him that I'm going to take his spot for the wealthiest man alive. I let that trade keep running, it was bouncing around a lot, and once Updown closed it, I did the same for a $150 profit. Alright, it's actually been a couple of days, but the people I'm following on Involio didn't post anything new, so I decided to only film on days where we actually take something. But today is one of those days. Updown just posted a long on this coin Tau, so let's enter it. I also DM'd Sai, who's the co-founder of Involio and also the top trader on there, like I mentioned earlier. I told him about this video and he's given me a code which gives you guys access to his trades for free forever. Because I believe one day he's going to start charging people to see them, and I don't blame him. But with my code, you'll be able to see them for free forever, which is super cool. So definitely use that. It's code Baxter when you sign up to Involio, and I've put it in the description as well. The tower trade stayed pretty flat over the day, nothing much really happened, but overnight, we got some movement. Okay, this is getting pretty crazy. It's the next day, the trade is up $185 right now, and our account is sitting at $6,329. I should probably wait longer between updates because it's only been 15 minutes, but we have made another $100. I've been screaming at my computer, and I'm pretty sure that's been helping, so I'll keep that up. Updown took 25% of the position off the table here, and I'm going to do the same because no one ever went broke taking profits. Okay, it's dropped a little bit, and Updown has officially closed that trade, and so have I, and our account is sitting at $6,350. It's the next morning, and we are back in Tau. We closed this exact same trade last night, and honestly, good thing we did, because since then, the chart has dropped quite a bit. So I guess we're looking to ride it back up again, and we're in it pretty heavily with $1,000. Let's see what happens. Currently down $77 on that trade. Hurts a little, but I'm not worried. We're now down about $112, and I'm adding another $225 into the trade. Ouch. It's the next morning, and we're currently at our biggest loss of the challenge thus far. The trade is down $313 right now, negative 25%. So what are we gonna do? You guessed it, add more. This time we are adding a ton, another $750 going into this trade, and our account is currently at $6,000 flat. Alright, it's only been a couple of hours since we added to the trade, but a few beautiful green candles have brought us back to break even, which is why it is so important to buy the dips. It's only been 10 minutes and we are now in the green, up $46. Let's keep this up. Then a couple hours later, and we are at $195 profit. But it wasn't all sunshine and rainbows. Oh boy. It's the same day, 6 PM, and we're currently down $386 on that trade. Since about midday, the chart has just been going lower and lower, and our account is below $6,000 for the first time in a while. It's 9 PM now, and we're down $524. I've added another $200 to the trade here for good measure. 11 PM now, this is not getting any better. We're down $620. This is starting to really hurt. Our account is at $5,694 right now. I'm literally watching all of our profit just get wiped out. Updown has also just increased the position size on this trade to 50%, which is huge. So I've just added another $800 into it. We've got a lot of money in this trade. Alright, it's 7 AM the next morning now. We're currently down $770 on this trade. Oh, this one really stinks. But as the sun came up that day, so did our luck. Okay, it feels like a long time since I've had any good news, but in the last 4 hours, the chart has really started to reverse, and we're only down $170 right now. And just 20 minutes later, we were break even. Then, in the green. We are now up $90 after being down $770 just this morning. All of our buying the dip really brought down our average price, which has helped us out a ton, but this has been intense. Is it as emotionally draining for you guys to watch this as it is for me to film it? Because damn, I need a nap. But I didn't get a nap. Instead, I got a chart that did not stop going up. Green candles on green candles on green candles. I've been out today, so I haven't been able to film anything, but it is 10 PM the same night. Whew. And our trade is up over $830 right now. And our account just crossed $7,000. This is ridiculous. But it didn't end there. This chart was unstoppable. It's been another day since I picked up the camera, but oh boy, our trade is up nearly $1,900 right now, and our account just crossed $8,000. What is going on? But as fast as things can go up, they can come back down again. Just kidding, we sold it. This morning, Updown officially closed that trade, and the money in our account is 100% stress-free cash. Finally. Now, I'm sure a ton of you are wondering which crypto app I used to actually place these trades and use leverage and so on, so I've put a link to that in the description. But without further ado, how much did we make? Well, our account is at $8,719 for a total profit in this challenge of $3,700. Wow. We ended up closing the trade when it was at a profit of $2,600. Just look at that chart. That is ridiculous. We pretty much made a 75% gain on our $5,000 investment in 1 week, which is nuts. These are the type of numbers that Facebook investment scammers will promise you, and we've just done it. For real. Now I've got my Involio link where you can get all size trades for free forever in the description below, as well as the crypto platform I used in this video, and I think all that's left for us to do now is run it back. Should I try this for a month, 3 months? Leave a comment below and subscribe if you want to see me do that. But I guess crypto really isn't so bad after all. Or did we just get lucky?